Demonologist right now. We're in the middle of getting into stuff. How did I get it? Somebody dropped a bit. Came out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from. It's a little tiny purple bit dropped into my little jar. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna play another round of this game, Demonologist, and the Bedlam map that has been released. We got a little bit more insight on what we have to do for Susie, so we're gonna try and see if we can finish out the Susie storyline as well while we're doing this. I'm gonna bring all this stuff. Well, I guess if you're making the lobby, or you can't make the lobby, I'll try to remake it one more time and see what it says. Player, create lobby, max players is 4, private lobby, 8, copy, paste, delete this one.
I love when I stream and everything's so much more slower.
It's slow as hell because you're streaming right now?
Yeah, but everything works fine until I try to go like to my Google or I try like going to a different screen.
Alright.
Shit's a bitch.
Try it now.
I'll let you join first. What shit? Power of the kicks, baby.
I think I want some soup.
Still not letting me join.
Why? Hold on. Maybe verify your files and make sure that there isn't that.
Yeah, let's do that next while I'm eating some pudding. That's awkward. Like, it was working fine earlier.
Yeah. Oh man. See if you can get in, babe.
I was already able to. I changed my mic to actually so it'll work. So give me a second. Let's stop.
Probably wants the turtle brought out.
Bring out the turtle. Hold on a second. I'm gonna name it Raphael.
Raphael.
It's either
Donatello.
Oh, so why not Donatello?
I was gonna say it's either gonna be Raphael or Michelangelo.
They were successfully validated.
I don't know.
Should have a Narho see if I can join his.
Yeah, I can try that.
Well, you don't have the turtle, do you?
I have the turtle.
Then you have to
I have
bring
all
out.
of them.
You have to bring out the turtle because Dolly wants to see the turtle.
Okay. You just have to mind my shitty home.
You're good. Trying to figure out why I can't join.
I'm gonna go in and act like a complete like, oh my god, look at this peasant. He doesn't even have this. The only problem is that with Susie's stuff, we have to be able to use the penthouse to get Susie's notes.
Shit.
Probably doesn't have the penthouse.
I don't.
No.
Oh,
He
I
let's
plays
just want
see
to
with
see
me.
if I can join his lobby.
Okay.
We'll do that.
I can join his No, I can't even join his lobby. What the fuck?
Okay.
That's not good. Hold on.
What's going on?
Bring out this dang turtle.
Because if we joined, we can't do the one that you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, babe, how?
Alright, technical
What
difficulties.
house are you at? Like
I
which
have
one?
the penthouse.
Like you have to buy it though,
I'm a
right?
peasant.
I have it bought already.
Then you should.
I just don't have the. I'm not level 20 yet, so I can't pick. Oh, I can't even pick it because I don't think I have it unlocked. But if I am correct, I want to try something real fast. Let me create a lobby so
Turtle.
you guys can join up with me.
Look, he's trying to eat the. He's already in the house and already trying to eat the freaking chessboard. Mr. Turtle.
Don't worry, I'll bring out the turtle.
Turtle!
I'm gonna name him. What was the name of that one turtle, that kids show?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't remember? There was
Okay,
a
this
kid
that word.
show, and the main characters was a turtle, I think. Oh no, it was the.
Backyardigans?
Oh, you mean that
No.
kid show?
It's like, yeah. What did I just happen in my room?
Franklin.
Franklin, yes,
I
thank
didn't
you.
watch it,
Oh,
but I
that
do
was
love it. That's all I'm
killing
saying.
me. I just got a like achievement noise in my ears.
Yeah, I never knew text to speech was a thing in this game.
Oh yeah.
See if you
I
can't
don't
pronounce
think
something
I'm gonna be
correctly.
able to join me.
What
I
happened?
don't know. What? See if we can join you or something. I didn't realize. All right, let's see. Montapillon, join Pamagon. Join.
Why does it say your level? Oh, there you go.
Gang, I'm here. Can I pick the level? Cause I'm.
I think you could pick it and you could
I
pick
can.
that map.
Yeah, I was gonna
Aha!
say.
We cheated the system.
But that still
I
doesn't
think.
change the fact that we don't have the penthouse.
I have the
She's in the
penthouse.
penthouse.
Like, you own it?
Yeah, she
I
owns it.
own it.
Okay, that's what I was concerned about.
But the thing is, we're gonna have to redo the some of the steps.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be unlocked, so we gotta unlock the wall and then do the key
She's already done the
thing.
wall. We just need the key first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to do the wall in the asylum.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Multiplayer, join private game, paste.
And apparently, sometimes Susie will sing in the shower.
Oh, that's creepy.
It'll let me
Yeah.
join.
Yeah, you guys should be able to pick the map.
Yeah, already did.
Alright, let's throw some of our stuff in there.
Time for me to say. Alright. I'm already up. And let's get her done.
Oh, you know what I'm about to bring out?
Ooh. Kill.
There you go.
Oh my god, that wasn't even a chicken noise.
Chickens make that sound.
Not the one you made. I don't know what the hell you made.
My back.
No, it's like, come on.
Back.
You can't make a chicken noise. Hey, I left my purple shoes here.
Yes.
All good. I like the color purple too.
I love it. Purple is not a color to us, it's a lifestyle.
I like
Oh yeah,
green.
it's a lifestyle. Ugh. Nothing
I like
wrong
purple
against
and
this game.
green.
Sorry, but
Like purple and green combined, but not like a bright green, like a darker green. That's not.
I'd
a
go
bad
with mint green.
combination.
I like mint green.
I like lime green. I like limes.
Alright, let's see. Did Whitney even say she was going away?
Fuck, I'm starting to sweat. Actually, we're just grabbing the key, so just getting a flashlight, and I'll just grab that. But yes, for everyone here, the knife is in the shack.
Yes. I was gonna show them, but you spoiled it.
I didn't say where it was. I didn't say where it was.
Oh, my nose itches so bad right now.
Yes, guys, we are doing this map again because we want to figure out. Did you get your bolt cutters from the shack?
I did. All right, here is
We
your
want
knife.
to figure.
But we can't grab it yet.
Are you sure about that? I just picked it up.
Oh shit.
Well, let's check the second floor before we go try to undo the rope.
Oh yeah, for sure. No problem. We are trying to figure out Susie's story.
Now, for the first part of Susie's story, you have to find a hidden room in your house. Susie works through riddles, and you will find in the penthouse map in the bathroom, there's a wall that will, like, disappear. And that is the start of Susie's story.
Wow, candle.
And then Susie will mention in her riddle Bedlam and about some book. So now
apparently this is Sweeney Todd.
Bedlam is if I'm correct, an insane asylum in London.
Oh, it's already open.
Okay,
it's already open.
All right, so let's go cut
the knife.
Yeah, cut the rope and see if it'll still do it. So in Sweeney Todd, I don't know if anybody's really watched it, but the musical TV, or not TV, but movie version with Johnny Depp in it, they talk about sending the daughter who is under the judge's care to Bedlam. Awesome. And now we should be able to use the key to open that door.
Then we gotta read something.
And then right here on the wall, it says
The Dark King Immortal. Can't read that word.
Prowling high in the sky. From
tears he's born.
Is there any way to win? The ghost silent rye?
Looks like that looks like a W.
Yeah, like rye, like.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, breaking something. Like, I wish I could like wipe it off.
Oh my god, I can't really read that.
All right, hold on.
Breaking.
Okay, so anyway, what I was saying was in Sweeney Todd, the judge sends away the daughter to lock her up where no one will ever find her, and where he sends her is Bedlam Asylum. Bedlam Asylum is also one of the asylums that had the most brutal of torture methods and things like that to try and, cure a multitude of different things. They were one of the asylums that did all the wrong things for all the good reasons, and a lot of people, and there's a lot of negativity around that place. So that's why I think they added Bedlam in here, is that specifically is a very haunted place to check out.
And we were trying to find the knife, and lo and behold, the knife was in the shack because we did the first part on a goddess's stream.
Yeah.
So we got the first part, so now, because for some reason I couldn't join her lobby or Nar's lobby, they had to join mine, we're gonna finish it up.
And hopefully we will get to see the complete. It's a little mini quest, basically.
Because we saw this, do we go back to the penthouse?
I think so, but I feel like
we gotta go back to the penthouse. It'll give us another letter.
I hope so.
Basically, the letter will actually tell us basically how to pronounce what's on the wall.
Gotcha.
Without struggling.
Yeah,
Dude, I could barely see that because of the bloodstains. Like, I'm sorry, but that was like rough as hell to try and
I don't think that we're supposed to really read that much of it because I couldn't read any of it either. Cause it
I couldn't read any of it either. Like, I got to the whatever rye, and then I just couldn't read the rest. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I got cursed on my way out of there, so.
Rip. At least it didn't last long.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now, and I'll show you guys in her house. And it's usually the next clue is sometimes usually in this room. But you do a special riddle here, and this wall will open up, and this room will become available to you. And then Susie likes to leave you letters here. I knew I was wrong about my feelings. We can do this. Don't be afraid. There's a secret room in your house. I can hide things that I don't want to be seen with riddles. I learned this thanks to a book I found in Bedlam. Okay, this is the normal. This is the normal message. So let's see.
I'm actually surprised that you try to help me so much, even though I didn't tell you anything. I think I should have been more open and honest with you, but you can't. But you can't decide whether you can eat it or not without seeing inside. Can you? Actually, everything didn't start with Bedlam. Everything started with my marriage to that man, with that man who constantly beat me, constantly insulted me, and cheated on me. The best but saddest thing that ever happened to me was getting pregnant by this man. We had a child named Elena. I thought everything would be good thanks to my little Elena, but everything started to get worse. Everyone I asked for help turned their back on me, including my own family. Everything got more complicated as Elena got older. He treated my Elena as he treated me. He was beating and assaulting her. He hated us so much that he wouldn't even protect or care about his own daughter. How can you leave a small child alone in the bathroom?
The child drowned.
My little Elena drowned in the bathtub. The worst part is that he acted as if nothing had happened, treated me like I'm sick, and locked me up in Bedlam. Made me look like a lunatic. Even my family did not stand by me. That's why I'm asking you for your help. Maybe this may sound wrong to you, but I can see my Elena again. I don't think about who is guilty.
I think I know what the word is.
All I want is to see my Elena, even if it's not just one last time. Now that you know the truth about me, we can get back to work. That writing you see on the wall is like an incomplete text, but wait a minute. I remember hearing that. Yes, I definitely remember it very well. The employees in Bellum were talking about such a riddle among themselves and were trying to solve it. As far as I can remember, the riddle was like the dark king immortal, watching high in the sky. From tears he's born, the ghost silent rye, breaking the chains of time, unlocking entity's door. In mirrored eyes, the dreamers dance forevermore. I don't know the answer to. I guess we won't be able to continue without solving the puzzle. I trust you. You will get to see my Elena again. You are my only hope.
Alright, so you sent that word, right, Nar? As a clue to the Bedlam thing?
Might not be, but it's a different spot.
I'm thinking,
you know,
what
that
if it's
sucks
paternal?
because now when I walk by that bathtub, I'm just gonna think about what I saw in that letter.
That would explain the laughing child.
Yeah.
I literally saw a child run this way laughing.
Hey, turn the shower on.
Oh, she's there.
Okay.
You can hear singing.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh my god, that's creepy as hell, dude.
I'm thinking, what if that word is paternal? Because she's talking about her daughter dying, and I don't know about the spelling on that, but for the most part, that spelling is like paternal.
All I have to do is.
Should we add stuff or?
Let's
add flashlight.
Why don't we Google that entire riddle and see what comes up? Like if you read it off to me, I'll put it in.
Yeah, I'll go read it off to you.
Okay, and then that way we can get that solved.
What am I doing when I can just press J and go to my notes? I don't want the trap mechanism.
I know what the word is.
Okay. What is it?
I'm back. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Do you want me to read the? Do you want me to read the riddle?
I guess we could
try.
Oh
no, we're going to the room. It's just death.
Okay.
That's all we have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not creepy. It's very reassuring.
But I don't know what the hell happens after.
I can just reread the riddle if you want me to reread it or not. It's up to you.
Let's try death, and then if that doesn't work, we'll try something else.
Well, so you should also be saving your notes, so you shouldn't have to worry about having to.
Yeah.
Read it.
I don't. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Why am I walking back when it's in my notes?
We don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, dude! I just dead ass climbed into your bald head and I saw it.
Stare into my bald
All
head.
Alright, so where do we gotta go say death at?
Probably
That
in
one
that
we were just
room.
in.
Yeah, the one that the door unlocked for us.
I don't know if we're gonna need the knife again, so I just
Nah.
check again.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
so.
spy to see if we need it again. No, we don't. It'll be open.
I feel like the wall being open the whole time. I feel like every time we do it, it'll leave it open.
Nice. You know, you can go do the bolt cutters. Like, you can walk up and open that door that needs the bolt cutters. I don't have to do it.
Yeah. It's like the stuff with the fuses, I'm assuming, where it's like anyone's inventory.
It's like
Same for the knife, same for
the key, same for
keys, everything. It's similar to Phasma, which, dude, I haven't played Phasma in so long. I actually reinstalled that game because I felt like playing it for the hell of it and just memeing with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's been too long since I played that.
I like this one so much better than Phasma just because, I don't know, there's just something better about it.
Same, like there's so much more, the jump scares are so nice, it's fun.
And
I don't you ladies say the word.
I'm not even in the room yet, so...
Oh, wait for a
second. I feel like I don't lose my stuff as much as I do in Phasmophobia with this game.
Dude, same. I would always be the one to die, and my dab saved my friend's life. I was dabbing one time and I died and the ghost couldn't cross my body.
Alright, should I say it then?
Do it.
Death.
I'd say it multiple times.
Death? Really flicking lights on?
Paternal?
Death. Death. Death.
Are you sure it's that wall?
Yes. Is this one?
Death. I was gonna say, I can just Google the riddle.
Are you sure they said death?
Cries. Oh god!
What's the dude saying deaf?
I just got fucking cursed. God damn it.
Death? Or, unless he's weird and he says deaf. Deaf.
The Dark King Immortal, watching high in the sky.
Hold on one second.
From tears he's...
I have to get my browser up again.
What if it's devil?
It could... I don't know. Alright, so the tears...
Oh, that's right. I'll correctly.
The Dark King Immortal, watching high in the sky.
Okay.
From tears he's born, the ghost silent Rye. The ghost silent Rye.
Okay, so the Great King Immortal with...
The Dark King.
The Dark King Immortal with...
Watching high in the sky.
Hold on, I'm seeing if it
You're good.
automatically fills it out yet or not.
Did it automatically do it?
No.
Word, like one word. It's not like pulling it up completely. So, watching high in the sky.
From tears he's born.
Uh,
I don't know why I'm saying this in here when we can get hunted and killed, but you know what? YOLO.
Tears
I have a cross. It's all good.
Born. And
The ghost silent Rye.
it's WRY. Group it, chat when the musicians. Dark
Breaking the chains of... Oh.
Alright.
Breaking the chains of time.
Okay.
Unlocking eternity's door. In mirrored eyes. The dreamers dance forevermore. Devil. Kill? Bruh.
They said death. Actually, does my mic even work? I think about in-game.
Watch it not.
No, probably not. Hello?
Right.
Yes. Me.
Oh,
I still hear myself echoing. Death.
I
Death.
am not seeing anything on.
Testing. Alright, my mic works too.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any riddles.
Death. What it said on the video?
Death.
Oh
You
my.
said they said it on the radio?
Oh, it worked.
Oh my god,
She
you had
did
to
it.
press V.
Really?
You had to press, what the fuck? I pressed
Alright.
V and said death to it and it worked.
Oh, let's wait.
I missed it, so I'm not gonna be able to see it again.
It's just the
You
door
can look,
opening.
it's just the door opening. You can look on my stream.
I just wanted
Nothing
to catch it
special.
for my stream. That's kind of what I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. So this opens up after you do that, and then we probably have to leave this room and then go find a letter from
There's
Susie.
some stuff to read though.
I can't pick any of it up. Yeah, it's not. This
Health
just
patient,
shows.
health report, patient named Susie, date of birth 6/6/1966, schizophrenia and personality disorder.
Look at
The
all
patient's
these.
health status was examined in detail and the information presented below was obtained from the patient's clinical assessment summary. Susie is a patient who has been diagnosed with schizophrenia, significant disturbances in her perception of reality, hallucinations, and thought disorders were observed. This report details Susie's symptoms, treatment, and planning, diagnosis, and symptoms. As a result of Susie's extensive evaluation, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia. The patient experienced, I can't even pronounce that out.
It's okay.
I couldn't even find anything to read.
OSCILLATIONS.
What is it?
OSCILLATIONS. Is that like hallucinations, but oscillation? Well, I don't know.
Visual hallucinations?
It's spelled with an O though.
Either way, just carry on.
It could be like optic something.
Probably. Between reality and imagination, confusion and hallucinations at regular intervals. This situation causes significant losses in Susie's daily life treatment plan. Susie's treatment plan includes medication, individual and group combination treatments. It is aimed at managing and improving the symptoms shown by Susie. Regular use of appropriate medications and controlling the side effects are required. Individual therapy sessions focus on Susie's ability to manage her thoughts, maintain connection with reality, and support positivity, influence emotional well-being, as well as physical well-being. Therapy provides I'm not even gonna
Cognitive.
Thank you.
No problem.
And emotional support by working through the patient's past traumas, difficulties, and emotional processes. Supportive group therapies allow Susie to interact with other patients who show similar symptoms in similar situations. These group therapy sessions aim for patients to share their experience, get support, and gain more awareness about their illnesses. Dr. Thompson.
That guy that is the one who opens this room.
Okay. If you find this place, you know what you're looking for. I hope you are one of us. Go to our secret place and say the word cloud, Dr. Thompson.
Where are we going to?
We're going, if we know it is their secret place.
Secret place. Okay, so we probably have to go back and see if we find another note from Susie and see what she says. Susie...
What if their secret place is actually where we gotta do the exercising? Or what if it's downstairs where the cells are at?
Well, remember, she has a cell, but I already know after we open up the basement things where to put the book and stuff after that. So I already know how, like, to get to the end of it. I just don't know how to get there. Yeah, so we have to wait.
I was muted still while I was watching my video, not realizing it.
Yeah, no, we go back to the penthouse and then we come back here, and then as soon as we can get into the basement of the other place.
The notes seem to be in that room.
Yeah, they seem to always spawn in.
Yeah,
that
I
room.
found the one about Elena on the couch.
Alright, so let's see. Turn on the light.
Back here on the right side.
This
I don't think she can see them.
Always been here. Yeah, no, it's only showing up for you. Which makes me wonder if we all have to do the Susie quest independently.
I've been sleeping on the edge I've been sleeping on the edge all the time since I've been there. I was waking up to even the slightest sound. I heard their whispers at midnight when everyone was asleep. I think they waited for everyone to sleep. Okay, pause. Thank you, Munin24 for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We are doing Susie's story on Demonologist.
Yeah.
I heard their whispers at midnight when everyone was asleep. I think they waited for everyone to sleep. I could hear the footsteps of the doctors approaching my cell. At first, I thought they were coming for me. I was scared, but they walked past my cell and moved on. They stopped after a while. I heard the door of another cell opening. The cell was not the same in line with mine. The sounds were coming from further away. After some time, I heard the word you saw in that note. I had the same feeling I had in that toilet. There was a difference. As if somewhere had changed. The reason I am telling you about this memory, maybe that this is the place they refer to as a secret place, it's worth a try. First, you have to find the cell keys that Dr. Thompson was carrying, or you can't get into those cells.
You know where that is,
Try
right?
searching. Yeah, Dr. Thompson's room.
Yeah.
After you find the keys, go down to where the cells are and find the right cell. You need to try all the cells one by one. After you've got inside, say the word a few times. I don't know which one is the right cell.
The
Maybe you
cell
can find a sign or a mark.
the
Go
cell
and find
has
that.
the cell has her name above it. It's the first one. It's where the drag marks are going as soon as you hit the basement. It's the very first cell on your right.
All right.
But I mean, if you can open all the cells, then we might find other stuff in them. What? What do you want? I'm not throwing that for you. We've stopped this. You have grown up. You are older now. You don't need this anymore. Don't get all cute on me.
She needs it. She needs it.
Are you talking to the cat?
Of course she is.
Maybe.
Sorry,
She found a bread tie. Alright, it has been so long. If bread ties fall on the floor, she'll grab them and bring them to you, and you have to throw them, and then she'll bring them back, and you have to throw them again. Or if it's a hair tie, apparently.
Her cats play fetch better than my dogs.
Yes, Demonologist. I love it. You guys gotta select the map. We got the we're doing Susie's quest, but you need the penthouse to do it. We did a little bit of it on Goddess's stream, and we're doing the second part on mine because for some reason it wouldn't let me join their lobby.
Yeah, so I'll probably do mine after, whenever, if you guys
Watch when we're done. It'll end up letting me join your
yeah, right?
lobby. I spazzed a little bit.
Alright, so flashlight, Dr. Thompson. So I knew those keys were going to be useful for something because they looked out of place on his desk.
Isn't his desk like on the second floor?
Yeah, it's like the second floor. I think it's like the one office, not next to the elevator, but the other side.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna grab the bulk cutters.
But yeah, I love. We were just talking about the difference between Phasmo and Demonologist, and I brought up how the individual jump scares are what actually has me enjoying this game.
I feel like Phaz didn't start incorporating jump scares until this game came out, and then they had competition, so now they're incorporating them.
I actually haven't played Phasmo in a minute to see if they actually added the jump scares. I know like they're adding like a bunch of new equipment.
Yeah, no, they definitely added the jump scares, but you can tell it was definitely probably a bit more of a forced thing.
Yeah. Well, Demonologist kind of took her entire audience away.
Yeah, and like they use the same ghost names and stuff. Isn't it right here? I think. Oh, that's the toilet. That's where you find her. But yeah, I think that after this game came out, it kind of like they really go, shit, we need to.
I think his office is over this way.
Yeah, because it's not here.
I want to play Devour. It's been a minute since I played Devour.
We never finished the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, that was. Like,
I mean, if you guys want to do the slaughterhouse, I'll help you guys with it. I finished it.
Must be nice.
me and my friends kind of like every time the
maybe he's downstairs.
new maps would come out, we would play them like instantly.
I got cursed. This is the
I
dentist.
don't.
This is
Word in here.
I'm gonna go spy downstairs.
You'd think it would have his office D.
But it'll say his name above it.
Yeah, cause like Stuart is like one of the doctors that.
Faff. It's not Faff.
Stuart. Dr. Thompson downstairs.
Okay.
I'll meet you guys in the basement.
I got his keys.
All right. So cells.
That's the wrong spot. To the cells we
No,
go.
we can either open the one cell first that we know for a fact is gonna be hers, or if we want to open them all and see what we get.
I want to open them all.
I want to see
First
if there's
hers.
any
We'll
like
do
other.
hers, 'cause, you know.
Well, no, cause that might.
First is right here.
Do we want to do hers first?
I'm just gonna.
All right, you're gonna be the only one who can see if there's anything in there. So.
Nothing in Susie's. That's kind of sad.
I think there's some words in here. Hello.
You got in front of me. That actually scared me a little bit.
I'm a scary man.
Just remember, we gotta say the word a few times. I'm curious if that's where. Oh,
Aggressive.
We can't open the really bloody door. That sucks. But since Steam came out of here, I'm gonna assume this is where we gotta go and say that word a few times.
Dream, dream, dream.
Which word?
Dream, dream,
I can't open this one. That one's like stuck.
What
Cloud,
is the word?
Cloud.
Oh, clouds.
Cloud.
Cloud.
Oh.
Oh, it's in there.
Bro, you said that right there and it picked up.
Oh, here's more writing on the wall. The sun turns darkness into light. The sun goes down. The moon comes out. The sun is jealous. The moon has to wait for the morning. The sun comes out. What is that? Minutes. Something the darkness.
We're gonna end up. We're gonna have to come back because we gotta do a code on the chest.
It illuminates the darkness. Okay, so the sun turns darkness into light. The sun goes down. The moon comes out. The sun is jealous of the moon. It has to wait till morning.
I can't touch it.
That's a code that we're gonna have to get.
Yeah, it's a code. We're probably gonna have to go back.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just tell you what the code is.
See, this is why I don't like when you look shit up.
I said I can.
You take all the fun.
I don't want to know what the code is. I want to figure it out.
Yeah, you take all the fun out of shit because you always look it up.
Where's Susie though? Like she was dragged from her room and then just like the blood trail ends here. It looks like scratch marks too. Like she was like clawing at the ground when they were taking her out.
I feel like maybe she was put in this wheelchair right here and like wheeled to the door, and then they opened the door and then dragged her ass into that room. But there's words on her wall. I mean, there's death, and then there's, I don't know if this is Martin. But yeah, if you come to her cell,
Martin might be her hubby.
If you come to her cell, right where her head would be, where she says she was laying on edge or whatever.
Oh, Martin, death.
And then it looks like she was trying to do another word, but then it like scribbles down and just doesn't go do anything.
Let's go back to the penthouse, right?
Yeah.
See, I like the fact that they did a lot with Susie, but Maria's room was kind of like.
Did they even do anything? Because we have yet to do the Maria.
I don't think they did.
Stuff.
There's nothing to it. Me and my friends tried figuring out what happened. Like, there's really nothing to it.
Yeah, like we followed people's things. They're like, oh, you have to do, you know, Bloody Mary first, and then you have to do this, and then you have to do that, and then you'll be able to unlock it. And then we did it in that order. We even tried putting the clocks
in that order too.
We even tried putting the clocks on like 3 o'clock, and it still would not let us.
Me and my friends did all that, and we got nothing.
Nothing.
All right, so hello, cat.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm not seeing a note from her in there.
Okay. That's. There
Are we supposed to come back to the penthouse to find another note?
Well,
No.
we need the code to that
The
chest,
code was
right?
in, I think, the riddle on the wall, for what it looks like on here.
Okay, so we can go back there and look at the riddle again.
Yeah.
I wish I could look at the puzzle, because then I would have a better idea of what we're looking for. Select the map, babe, or no?
What puzzle? Oh my lord. I
The
regret taking the chicken out with him just to hear him say, Chacon, Chacon.
It's from Kevin Hart.
Yeah, so you made me watch Kevin Hart again.
I didn't make shit. You
Shut
were
up.
like, hey, should we? And I was
Alright,
like,
so
yeah.
for that one, for the chest, it's just like a bunch of suns and
Suns.
moons on it.
Okay, so it says the first, so maybe the first line is the first part of it. The sun illuminates the dark. So maybe the first one is the sun, and then
Second one would be a moon.
the moon, and then the moon has to wait till morning. So another moon, and then when the sun comes out, the sun, and then the moon for the darkness. It illuminates, maybe?
I realized I didn't grab a flashlight. I'm blind as a bat.
Sorry, I'm like right behind you.
I know you're lighting up. Yep, I was about to say she's lighting up my way.
Here we go.
Alright, so it should be, yeah, the one right there. I hate these hooks that are everywhere. Okay, so the first line is the sun turns darkness into light. And
What about, what am I gonna do with like these blank spaces?
Are there blank spaces? That
Yeah.
might be the time the moon has to wait. Because the second line is the sun goes down, the moon comes out. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be sun, moon. How many?
Sun, moon, blank, then sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even look at the things you guys are doing. Dang.
Then what would the other thing be? What would the last one be? Because it would be like
The
sun,
last
moon,
one,
blank, sun.
It says the sun comes out, it illuminates the darkness. So either sun or moon.
How will we know that we get it right?
That
The
will
chain
probably,
will fall off instantly.
yeah, I'll probably click and open up. So the sun turns darkness into light.
I'll let you guys figure it out. I'm gonna go.
That's what sucks is because you guys can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's scary.
It's just a switch.
Yeah, like that's the problem. Like if we can't help because we can't see what we need to do.
Last one allowed us. I don't get why this one's not.
It might be because like we're the higher levels, so like it lets people see our stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. The sun goes down.
Because I couldn't open any of the doors, and she had the keys, and I couldn't open any of them.
Who knows? Cast a spell.
I wonder if like these would be like safe spots. Like we should open these up in our map and just hide down here from the ghost.
It might be, honestly. I think you look well at me.
I'm
Turn
hungry.
the lights out now and give me another drink. Drink it if you can.
Sorry, I keep sneezing, guys.
I like the ram footsteps that hear off the distance.
Well, what's interesting to me is I would hear the sound of a door being unlocked with a key, and it's the same sound that we heard when we opened that room Dr. Thompson goes into.
Intriguing.
So yeah. Ugh, must you? Your green hair is too much. It's too bright. I don't like it. You stood like right in front of me, and I'm trying to like read this thingy. Maybe it's a moon? No? Sun turns darkness into light. Maybe it's moon, sun? I don't fucking know. Sun is jealous of the moon.
That's what's throwing me off.
Oh, the phantom wailings. I hate them.
Yeah, the phantom wailings I hate too.
Phantom sound.
Not a phantom sound.
Phantom sound.
You can't
Here's
make a
just
chicken.
Looks like there's something at the hospital too.
Is there? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's like a Silent Hill Easter
I
egg
want
that's
to see the
supposed to
Silent
be.
Hill Easter egg.
Well,
couldn't
I've
get to work.
tried it and it wouldn't
Sun.
work. It says the sun turns darkness into light. The sun goes down, the moon comes out. The sun is jealous of the moon. It has to wait for the morning. The sun comes out, it illuminates the darkness.
This is confusing because you guys can't click on this to help.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. And it's like, well, do I just get the code from him?
I'll let you guys try to figure out a little bit longer. I tell you, completely give up.
I'm ready to give up.
I would just do it.
All right, if you give up, hold on. My pausing is absolute dog shit. So the first
always
one,
absolute dog poop.
yeah,
Watch it
my
be
pausing
moon.
is- So I'm gonna tell you right now. The first one is moon,
Okay. So yeah,
then sun, then moon, moon, and the last one's sun.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh,
So
Looks like we found our book.
no.
got a key.
The
Oh,
key
really?
is gonna go to the cellar. The cellar is gonna open up. The book's gonna be in the cellar.
Apparently, there's a good ending and a bad ending.
Well, we're going for the good ending. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay.
There's a bad ending.
I want to know what the bad ending is too.
I don't know.
the
The
bad
video says
ending
good
is,
ending, so I have zero clue what the fuck
I
is gonna
wonder if
happen.
you can do it more than one time and get both endings, or if you can.
Well, I
only do
mean,
it the
either way,
once.
we have to redo on yours. So.
Yeah, we can do the
Wait,
bad ending on mine.
hunt? Okay, never mind. We can open it.
Alright, so try
Oh, I
to
couldn't find the
see.
key because I'm an idiot.
Try and see if we can open the doors down here. Hopefully, we don't have to.
We have to go back to the penthouse.
Okay, that's what I thought might happen.
I'm gonna just walk. I'm just gonna moonwalk.
You're knocking to the thing.
Just lose it.
Funny thing is I literally just had 2 vanilla puddings and 2 chocolate puddings, and I haven't even touched my chicken yet. I just wanted something gold because it's hot.
I want
I
pudding.
wish.
Found the note.
Alright, cool.
Alright, I'm going to make some soup.
You're good. I think we've reached the end. I can feel it. This is our last obstacle. I will meet her again. There is one last thing left for us to do. I know this key. When they took the book away from me, they hid it somewhere using this key. That place is in the shed, outside the building. I know that this key will work when we get there. I have no idea what awaits you inside. All I know is that the book is there. I am running out of patience. Bring me that book now. What happens if we don't take the book to her?
I don't know, but.
My God, dude, I jumped at your green hair because you walked in front of me. You
My
walked in
hair
front of
scared
me.
me.
It scared me.
Hi, how are you?
You're evil for that.
I did nothing. I was just existing.
You know, I wonder if the chicken gets fat if you just stay here and let it eat.
Well, we're gonna find out because she's making soup. Grow, chicken, grow.
We know the cat will.
Yeah, I love the cat.
Not gonna lie, I like this backpack that's chilling on the wooden thing out here.
It's
The backpack and these boots are my favorite.
What's the backpack say? Earth sport. Wow. Meow 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 meow.
Alright, my soup will be done in a few minutes. So what did the thing basically say?
She's basically demanding that we go take her the book and that they took the book from her and it was found and they put it in the shed, and I just asked them, I'm like, what happens if we don't take her the book?
I do not know.
That might be the ending I can do. That might be the bad ending.
This is the good end or the bad ending. We just take it for ourselves.
Alright, so I lost the spring resizer piece, and either the cat found it or it just spontaneously spawned on my desk, because
Probably cat.
I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, it comes off. It's supposed to help keep my ring on, and instead it pops off.
Your ring is probably like my ring now. My ring's like, it used to be kind of very tight when I first got it, but now it just slips off like it's nothing.
Well, it's probably because you're used to, or your finger got used to wearing it. Because mine's kind of the same way, but I wear the extra piece just in case, because I don't want it to accidentally, like, disappear.
Yeah.
So.
I want to play a game.
I mean, we can do it. Like I said, I think it's that building.
Do you want to play a game?
I want to play a game.
It's gonna be the basement of that one building. You should find the book in there.
You see,
I want to see if you guys can open the door and pick up the book, because if I have to pick it up, that's gonna suck.
Well, we're about to find out, because we're gonna get in there.
I wish stamina was more consistent.
I'm still loading. There we go.
Alright, so we can open that. No, I cannot open the basement.
Wait for me.
Stealing your bolt cutters.
Hey. Nice shades.
Thank you.
Alright, so...
Alright, here's the note. Susie was a young person who had not been able to communicate successfully with her environment since her youth and had harmed people with whom she communicated.
Oh, great.
Having problems with her family, Susie met Martin at a young age and they decided to get married. Susie and Martin wanted to be parents at a young age but could not have children due to Susie's illness.
What if she hallucinated the baby?
Susie does not have any children according to the records, but Susie has convinced herself that she has a daughter and her name is Elena.
Oh my.
He was telling his wife that he had seen his daughter and never talked to her. Susie's husband Martin brought Susie to Bedlam for treatment to help her. My first impression of Susie was that she had a moderately calm personality. She didn't seem to have any issues, or so it seemed. Susie's husband was also coming to visit her often. One day I saw Susie in her cell, interested in a book. Actually, that is normal, isn't it? But when I saw the book, I had a strange feeling. That book was pulling me in as if it were talking to me. When she noticed that I was looking at her, she quickly hid the book and averted her eyes from me. After all, we are in a mental hospital, right? I thought it was perfectly normal. Susie started to take on different attitudes day by day. She wouldn't eat anything, and we noticed that her moderate demeanor was starting to become more and more aggressive. All she cared about was that book. Susie and her husband seemed to be on good terms. He used to visit Susie often, but when he came to visit, Susie didn't want to see him anymore. She was completely enclosed. As the day passed like this, one night we heard loud screeches coming from Susie's cell. When we got there, we could clearly see Susie's veins were swollen, almost to bursting as if she had no skin. Her fever was over 40, and she was muttering a single word, Elena. When I went to check on Susie the next day, I was very surprised because she got better. Her introverted state was gone. She seemed like a happy person. She didn't seem to have a problem, or so I thought. Everything was going well in Susie's process. She reestablished communication with her husband, ate her meals, and seemed happy. It was as if she had never experienced that night. This was very strange, but I did not take any action, thinking that she was okay. When her husband came to see Susie, he requested something after a meeting with her. Can I take her home for the night? It would be good for Susie. It will help the healing process, and Susie wants it too, he said. Oh no.
So she killed her husband.
Since Susie's progress was going well and I thought it would be good for her, I allowed her to stay in her house for that night. I think it was the biggest mistake of my life. That night, Susie wasn't in Bedlam. I had a gnawing feeling. I took initiative and went to check on her cell. She had a very clean cell. Everything was tidy, not messy. No need to worry. And decided to leave the room. Just as I was about to leave the room and close the door, I saw a red stain on the corner of the bed, as if it had been covered with the bed. I had to satisfy my curiosity. I couldn't believe what I saw when I pulled the bed aside. There were strange symbols written in blood on the wall, and in the middle of those symbols, Death and Martin were side by side. We immediately went to Susie's house with the police, but it was too late for everything. When we got home, we could hear Susie crying and muttering even through the front door. When we went in, Susie had drawn the symbol she had drawn in her cell in blood in her room. Her husband was lying on the floor, covered in blood. There was writing, Elena, on the wall. Susie was murmuring something like, "He tricked me. Elena won't come back." Next to Susie was that book that had caught my attention earlier. The book was open, as if she was trying to perform a ritual using that book. As we approached Susie, Susie shouted, "I don't want to go." But her voice was different than usual. It was deeper, as if it didn't belong to her. She said once more, "I don't want to go." It fainted. We locked Susie back in her cell and Beldam. Will she go to prison or stay in Beldam? While waiting for the decision, Susie's execution was ordered, and until the time of her execution, it was deemed appropriate that she remain in Beldam until as she was mentally ill. Everything got worse after that. After this incident, Susie never once asked about her husband or home. There was only one thing she asked for and wanted was the book. She wasn't even eaten. She was very aggressive. We never gave that book to her. She continued to hurt, insult people. She has turned into someone whose condition has deteriorated and is now trying to harm everyone, including us. This really wasn't the Susie we knew when she first came. She was a different person. When the day of the execution came, even Susie's words at the execution were about the book. She wanted the book, laughing angrily. Her last words were, "You think everything is over, but this is just the beginning until that book is in my hands." We believed everything would go back to normal after Susie's execution, but it didn't. Turn out as we expected, and inexplicable events began to happen in Belgium. Patients died, doctors died, and many other bad things took place. We decided to seek help from the church because we started to believe Susie didn't really go. The church also confirmed us. They imprisoned Susie in her own house and hid the book. And they told us precisely and clearly, "Do not take this book out here or let it fall into Susie's hands again. If this book falls into the hands of Susie, we don't know what will happen." Even though the book was hidden, I still had a feeling because the book was still within reach of any human being. Even if it was difficult, I did some research. There is no way to destroy the book, but one can hide it. It can be hidden in another dimension. I cannot do this. The book does not want to be hidden. It wants to be found and used. It wants to control people and play with their minds. I do not have the will to resist this book. If you can hide it, take the book and place it on the statue located at the entrance of the hospital. Whatever happens, don't let Susie or anyone else get this book.
So, I guess
So the bad ending would be taking it back to Susie.
Let's take it back, baby!
No!
Yes!
No, we'll do the good ending on this one, and we'll do the bad ending on mine.
Fine. I wanted
As soon as I read that he wanted to take her home, that's why I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it said she was like, when she had her fever, it was like, that definitely sounds like she was possessed.
Can I do it? No, of course not.
You can't.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't see
Good or
anything.
evil?
Oh, there we go.
What the?
Yep.
There's a pit to hell.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, there's a book.
There goes the book.
Bye, book. Oh my god, that was kind of terrifying.
Okay,
And
so
no one to be seen.
that's the
I
good
popped
ending.
the achievement. I don't know if you guys did.
No.
Alright, so then we gotta do it on y'all's. Let's see if it'll actually work if I leave and join you guys.
Well, I kind of want to do the bad ending.
Well, I'm gonna do the bad ending, but I don't know if you can do it multiple times.
Ending.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna grab the book and I'm gonna bring it back to here and see what happens, because this is where Susie's at.
All right, let's try. Let's see if I can join up on you guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say bring it to yours nonetheless.
All right, guys. Now that we did the good ending on mine, we're gonna go try and do the bad ending on Pandora's.
The bad endings.
Oh, the bad ending.
Yeah, the bad ending. Oh, that ball flew. Holy shit. Where did the ball go? Ball. Ball. Fucking ball.
Are you having fun kicking the ball?
I love kicking balls. My first word was ball.
My lord, I can't with you. You're
that is a fact, actually.
Uh-huh.
My first word was ball. That's what my parents said. I'm like, man, I really like balls, didn't I?
Oh my god, I still cannot join you guys for some reason. What the heck?
That's pain.
Well, that is pain. So for some reason, I can't join them. I don't know why.
So should I do the Susie thing on mine, or should we wait?
Go ahead and do it. go ahead and do it on your end, because if chat wants, if I can show your stream on my end, all I gotta do is a display capture.
That is true. All right, I guess let's get ourselves some. Or not. I was like some flashlights, but I forgot it's just us two now. Doesn't matter. I can see the map. That's creepy.
All right. So where we left off.
We have to get into the room.
Yeah, we have to get the knife.
But since we know the word, we don't have to worry about that shit.
You still have to do the steps, I think.
You can guess what the word is, or you go back. But so lucky us, we don't need to guess it.
Yeah.
All right, chat. I'm gonna make this bigger for you guys.
Bigger.
They're watching it on my hush. They're watching it on my end.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a 3-minute delay on my, or a 3-second delay on my one thing. I don't know why you're running ahead like you can actually do anything. Just...
I like speed. I am speed.
No, you just like trying to be first for everything. Why don't you open the front door?
Ciao.
Fuck the front door. Well, let's see if I can do it.
Did you have to get the knife again?
Bitch,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
See, that's what I'm telling you. I don't know why you're trying.
I want to feel cool.
Like, that's the sound I've been hearing.
Oh, basically we're doing yours. You're probably the one that knows how to say it.
Death. What was it?
Death.
Hold V and say death.
Death. Nothing. I wonder if I can do...
Death. If you want to do it, you have to click P to do the prompt voice command.
Yeah, that still didn't do anything.
Try that.
I got cursed, really?
Death. It's not doing it. Death? I know my mic is working, I believe.
Death.
Death. You have to be the, like... Death.
Death.
When we opened it the first time, do we have to go back to the penthouse and then come back to do the word?
We did. The guys can guess.
Yes,
but I mean,
we
we
did.
can try.
Alright.
Because you had to read what that said. You actually had to do that.
Yeah, because we couldn't read it and we had to get it from Susie.
I guess. It's fucking hot as shit in here.
That's why I told you to get more fans, and you don't want to listen
You're
to me.
a fan. I'll wait until you're here.
Why?
We go shopping!
My chat is watching an ad while I watch an ad.
I love ads.
Well, we're just heading back to the penthouse real quick.
Imagine if I could actually make money off those ads. Oh, yeah.
You actually can.
Yeah,
well, he's not. He's not at
affiliate yet.
No, he's not.
I was gonna say
close.
I can't.
I don't know if I'm making. I think I enabled it on my thing, but I don't know. But he's like my only subscriber, so like I don't get a payout until. Oh, hey, I forgot how my
read
turtle
your
out.
letter.
Hello, turtle.
Turtle.
Franklin.
How about Marv?
No.
Marv from Over the Hedge?
No.
Really?
It's Franklin.
Yes.
Was it Franklin?
Mine is Donatello.
Alright, I'm actually surprised you tried to help me so much even though I didn't tell you anything, blah blah. I think I should have been more open and honest with you, but you can't decide whether you eat it or not without seeing the inside, can you? That's just a weird thing to ask anybody. Like, I've never ever heard someone say the phrase, you can't eat it or not without seeing the inside. Like, it's weird. Actually, everything I didn't start with Bedlam. Everything started with my marriage to that man, with that man who constantly beat me, constantly insulted and cheated on me. The best but saddest thing that ever happened to me is getting pregnant by this man. We had a child named Elena. I thought everything would be good thanks to my little Elena, but everything started to get worse. Everyone I asked for help turned their back on me, including my own family. Everything got more complicated as Elena got older. He treated my Elena as he treated me. He was beating and insulting her. He hated us so much that he wouldn't even protect or care about his own daughter. How can you leave a small child alone in the bathroom? My little Elena drowned in the bathtub. The worst part is that he acted as if nothing had happened, treated me like I'm sick, and had me locked up in Bedlam. Made me look like a lunatic. Even my family did not stand by me. That's why I'm asking for your help. Maybe this sounds wrong to you, but I can see my Elena again. I don't think it's about who is guilty and who is innocent. All I want is to see my Elena, even if just one last time. Now that you know the truth about me, we can get back to work. That writing you see on the wall is like an incomplete text, but wait a minute, I remember hearing that. Yes, I definitely remember it very well. The employees in Bedlam were talking about such a riddle among themselves. We're trying to solve it. As far as I can remember, the riddle was like, the Dark King, immortal, watching high in the sky. From tears he's born, the ghost silent rye. Breaking the chains of time, unlocking eternity's door. The mirror in mirrored eyes, the dreamers dance forevermore. I don't know the answer to. I guess we won't be able to continue solving this puzzle. I trust you with you. I will get to see Elena again. You are my only hope. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna say, but she probably hallucinated the beatings and stuff as well.
She had schizo, of course she did.
Like, if she was hallucinating, like having a full-on child, like I'm gonna say her husband was probably like dealing with a lot with her mentally.
Oh, he was. You know, it'd be creepy if like that door just kind of opened, a ghost like attacked us.
Child ghost. That's another thing that doesn't really explain though. Is like, how is it a child ghost
In here, who knows?
when there was no child?
Tiptoe through the windows, by the windows. I didn't think that Nibiru was that good.
I don't know. I feel like they had so much they could have done with it.
The thing was, a lot of stuff they just kind of like they rushed at the end. Like he got to his son instantly. He knew how to break the chains off.
Well, they broke the whole thing. They waited until the very last minute, and then they, I guess, realized that like they didn't have that much time. And I feel like that's probably why they rushed the end. But I don't like how the mom and the son, even though yeah, the kids' memories were wiped or whatever, but I don't like how the mom and the kids left him when it wasn't his fault what happened, and she knew he got his memories erased as well.
Yep.
I just thought it was messed up how she was just like, oh, I'm out, you know?
Same. His Dr. Thompson room's on the bottom floor. If that's where you're headed to.
No, I gotta say the word, remember?
Where are you?
I'm heading towards thing.
Can I say it? Death?
It's not gonna. Babe, we already realized from hers.
I'm saying it.
Well, then you can get to this point when you get the penthouse. Maybe you should start saving up your money.
Never.
Death.
There you go.
Oh God. Scared me.
Now you get to see it.
Okay.
I get to read your letter.
Oh, there's 2 pieces of paper. See, I didn't see any of this when you were doing yours. Okay. Health report. Patient name, Susie. Date of birth, 6/6. It's really close to being 666. 6/6/1966. Schizophrenia and personality disorder. The patient's health status was examined in detail, and the information presented below was obtained from the patient's clinical assessment. Summary. Susie is a patient who has been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Significant disturbances in her perception of reality, hallucinations, and thought disorders were observed. This report details Susie's symptoms, treatment, and planning. Diagnosis and symptoms. As a result of Susie's evaluation, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia. The patient experienced oscillations between reality and imagination, confusion, and hallucinations at regular intervals. This is a situation that causes significant losses in Susie's daily life. Treatment plan. Suzy's treatment plan includes medication, individual and group combination treatments. It is aimed at managing and improving the symptoms shown by Suzy. Regular use of appropriate medications and controlling the side effects are required. Individual therapy sessions focus on Suzy's ability to manage her thoughts, maintain a connection with reality, and support and positively influence emotional well-being as well as physical well-being. Therapy provides cognitive and emotional support by working through patients' past traumas, difficulties, and emotional processes. Supportive group therapy allows Suzy to interact with other patients who show similar symptoms in a similar situation. These group therapy sessions aim for patients to share their experiences, get support, and gain more awareness about their illness. Dr. Thompson.
Alright.
And then the next one is, you found this place, you know what you're looking for. I hope you're one of us. Go to our secret place and say it out loud. What the hell? See, that's why he...
Fucking bitch!
I can't deal with him. He wanders off alone.
I was right next to you!
He has to look stuff up.
I was right next to you when that happened!
Maybe she just wants your, you know...
Ugh.
Alright, so we've said the word. We have to go back to the penthouse, get another note, then go to the doctor's office, grab the keys, then the cells.
I despise this game.
Sure you do. That's why you want to keep playing. No, I have to convince him to play this game with me most of the time.
Oh yeah, because like after like of us consistently playing it over and over again, and just like having the matches where it's like always like it takes 10 years for like one ghost to appear.
Well, we always do the same map because we know like the safe zone, and I always do medium, and we never try any of the bigger maps because you know we're doing it by ourselves, so like that'll take forever. Hi, Franklin.
My tits got scared.
I think it's great when he gets jump scared, just saying. Alright, here's the other piece of paper. I've been sleeping on the edge all the time since I've been there. I was waking up to even the slightest sound. I heard their whispers at midnight when everyone else was asleep. I think they waited for everyone to sleep. I could hear footsteps of doctors approaching my cell. At first I thought they were coming for me. I was scared, but they walked past my cell and moved on. They stopped after a while. I heard the door of another cell opening. The cell was not in the same line with mine, so that tells you it's on the opposite wall. The sounds were coming from further away, so it tells you it's closer to the puzzle. After some time, I heard the word you saw in that note. I had the same feeling I had in the toilet. There was a difference as if somewhere had changed. The reason I am telling you about this memory may be that this is the place they refer to as their secret place. It's worth a try. First, you have to find the cell keys that Dr. Thompson was carrying, or you can't get into those cells. Try searching the keys in Dr. Thompson's room. After you find the keys, go down to where the cells are and find the right cell. You might need to try all the cells one by one. After you got inside, try saying the word a few times. Don't know which one is the right cell. Maybe you can find a sign or a mark telling you which one it is. Go and find that book. I can't wait any longer.
I'm gonna give her the book.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Evo.
I'm gonna see what the bad ending is.
Probably gonna get possessed and fucking die.
I'm wondering if anything happens after you do that, like if you find any other notes in your penthouse from Suzy.
Wow. My body's ready.
Okay. So we gotta get the doctor's keys.
Dr. Victor.
Is it his office upstairs or downstairs?
Down.
Okay. I thought it would be, because all the ones upstairs say office.
You think? No, don't go. You're so far away.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I win if I try. Ooh, nobody knows. That's all I got. I can only think of Chicken Little. Or Chicken Run, my bad.
I was about to say
Little.
Chicken
It was
Little.
No, it was Chicken Little. I'm thinking of the claymation.
Nar, are you gonna do the bad ending too?
Well, he doesn't even have the penthouse.
I have to own a penthouse.
He doesn't have the penthouse. He doesn't have the money.
Right here. Nah, I'm broke as shit.
Right where? There.
This room.
Alright.
I have a whopping like $500.
Here's these.
You gotta start saving money then, homie.
Well, the thing was,
Usually
I was
what
always the one
happened-
that would sacrifice myself so others could save money.
Well, yeah, that's what we did, like, so that I'm gonna open the front door.
So I'd always make sure that she would survive. Hence, I would have to die.
Other people would buy like the tools or whatever, and I saved up for the house when we were playing it, because I was told, oh, go ahead and just save up for the house, and we'll get the other stuff. And I was like, okay. Something just got thrown.
Sacrifice for like the longest time.
Alright, so
I know after this, I owed a friend. With a friend, I would do some gaming with them, so I gotta go do that. We played Crab Champions, then we kind of broke the game.
I've heard Crab Champion.
You go like you play as a crab, and you get to like pick different skins as you win some levels and
Cloud.
stuff. And it was the one next to that one. And when we played it, we kept going on, and we're at like island 185.
Once again.
So it was
don't know why you're
Moon,
running.
Sun, Moon, Sun.
Alright, there's a key. Take the key to the cellar. Grab the book.
We have to go back to the
You gotta go back to the penthouse.
I thought we didn't have to. Like there was one where
No,
we did
you gotta
and
go
nothing
back
changed.
to the penthouse. You gotta read the book. You gotta read, because you have the key. She's gonna be like the key that goes to the cellar, and then you gotta go back.
Right.
Yeah, because this game can't be like, hey, you know where you're going? Cool, go do that.
Well, I just love how Susie's like died in this place or something,
Go.
but like doesn't haunt it.
What are you guys doing tomorrow?
Us?
I don't know.
Is the kid
Outlast Trials?
down?
I've never played it, so just know I've only done like the tutorial. I've actually never played the game.
Okay. It's been a while since we played, so it's like would be rusty as fuck on it.
I wish Dolly had it so she could play with us.
That would be fun.
There it is.
I mean, I have another friend that has it, but I just have to see if he has off at work, because he's the one who gifted it to me for my birthday.
I think we've reached the end. I can feel it. This is our last obstacle. I will meet her again. There's one last thing left for us to do. I know this key. When they took the book away from me, they hid it somewhere using this key. That place is in the shed outside the building, and I know that this key will work when you get there. I have no idea what awaits you inside. All I know is that the book is there. I'm running out of patience. Bring me that book now, Susie. Bitch getting demanding?
Pretty much, hell yeah.
Drug addict.
No. Say my precious.
God damn. My precious.
Oh my lord.
No, we mustn't hurt the master.
What do you want, Stitch?
Stitch?
My cat is in my
Your
room.
cat Stitch?
Yeah, my cat's name is Stitch.
Cute as fuck. Why'd you name him your cat Stitch?
He's an orange tabby cat. Orange and white tabby.
I hear orange
Well,
cats have a great.
like, look, I was obsessed with playing Skyrim, so I was gonna name him Drago, short for Dragonborn. But he did not want to respond to it, so I said Stitch, and he looked at me, and I'm like, alright, then your name is Stitch.
Alright, Susie was a young person who had not been able to communicate successfully with her environment since her youth and had harmed people who with whom she communicated. Having problems with her family, Susie met Martin at a young age, and they decided to get married. Susie and Martin wanted to be parents at a young age, but could not have children due to Susie's illness. Susie does not have any children according to the records, but Susie has convinced herself that she has a daughter, and her name is Elena. He was telling his wife that he had seen his daughter and even talked to her. Susie's husband, Martin, brought Susie to Bedlam for treatment to help her. My first impression of Susie was that she had moderately calm personality. She didn't seem to have any issues, or so it seemed. Susie's husband was also coming to visit her often. One day I saw Susie and herself interested in a book. Actually, this is normal, isn't it? But when I saw the book, I had a strange feeling. That book was pulling me in as if it were talking to me. When she noticed that I was looking at her, she quickly hid the book and averted her eyes from me. After all, we are in a mental hospital, right? I thought this was perfectly normal. Susie started to take on a different attitude day by day. She wouldn't eat anything, and we noticed that her moderate demeanor was starting to become more and more aggressive. All she cared about was that book. Susie and her husband seemed to be on good terms. He used to visit Susie often, but when he came to visit Susie, didn't want to see him anymore. She was completely enclosed. As the days passed like this, one night we heard loud screeches coming from Susie's cell. When we got there, we could clearly see Susie's veins swollen almost to bursting, as if she had no skin. Her fever was over 40, and she was muttering a single word, Elena. When I went to check on Susie again the next day, I was very surprised because she got better. Her introverted state was gone. She seemed like a happy person. She didn't seem to have any problem, or so I thought. Everything was going well in Susie's process, and she reestablished communication with her husband, ate her meals, and seemed happy. It was as if she had never experienced that night. This was very strange, but I did not take any action thinking she was okay. When her husband came to see Susie, he requested something after meeting with her. Can I take her home for one night? It would be good for Susie. It will help the healing process, and Susie wants it too, he said. Since Susie's progress was going well, and I thought it would be good for her, I allowed her to stay in her house for that night. I think this was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. The night Susie wasn't in Bedlam, I had a gnawing feeling. It took the initiative and went to check her cell. She had a very clean cell. Everything was tidy, not messy. I said no need to worry and decided to leave the room. Just as I was about to leave the room and close the door, I saw a red stain on the wall at the corner of her bed as if it had been covered with the bed. I had to satisfy my curiosity. I couldn't believe what I saw when I pulled the bed aside. There were strange symbols written in blood on the wall. In the middle of those symbols, Death and Martin were written side by side. We immediately went to Susie's house with the police, but it was too late for everything. When we got home, we could hear Susie crying and muttering, even through the front door. We went in. Susie had drawn the same symbols as she had drawn in her cell in blood in her room. Her husband was lying on the floor, covered in blood. There was a writing, Elena, on the wall. Susie was muttering something like, he tricked me, Elena won't come back. Next to Susie was that book that had caught my attention earlier. The book was open as if she were trying to perform a ritual using the book. As we approached Susie, Susie shouted, I don't want to go, but her voice was different than usual. It was deeper, as if it didn't belong to her. She said once more, I don't want to go, and fainted. We locked Susie back in her cell in Bedlam. Will she go to prison or stay in Bedlam? While waiting for the decision, Susie's execution was ordered, and until the time of her execution, it was deemed appropriate that she remain in Bedlam as she was mentally ill. Everything got even worse after that. After this incident, Susie never once asked about her husband or home. There was only one thing she asked and wanted, and that was the book. She wasn't even eating, and she was very aggressive. We never gave that book to her. She continued to hurt and insult people. She turned into someone whose condition had deteriorated and now is trying to harm everyone, including us. This really wasn't the first Susie we knew. When she first came, she was a different person. When the day of execution came, even Susie's words at the execution were about the book. She wanted the book, laughing and angrily. Her last words were, you think everything is over, but this is just the beginning until that book is back, or till that book is in my hands. We believed everything would go back to normal after Susie's execution, but it didn't turn out as we expected. Inexplicable events began to happen. In Bedlam, patients died, doctors died, and many other bad things took place. We decided to seek help from the church because we started to believe that Susie really didn't go. The church also confirmed us. They imprisoned Susie in her own house and hid the book. They told us precisely and clearly, do not take this book out of here or let it fall into Susie's hands again. If the book falls into the hands of Susie, even we don't know what will happen. Even though the book was hidden, I still had a bad feeling because the book is still within reach of any human being, even if it was difficult. So I did some research. There is no one way to destroy the book, but one can hide it. It can be hidden in another dimension. I cannot do this. The book does not want to be hidden. It wants to be found and used. It wants to control people and play with their minds. I do not have the will to resist that book. If you can hide it, take the book and place it on the statue located at the entrance of the hospital outside. Whatever happens, don't let Susie or anyone else get this book. Well, guess what we're gonna do?
Too bad! Yee!
Susie, I have your book.
Oh, you have my precious. Give it to me.
No.
Give it.
Go away. No.
Great.
Ow.
Great.
That actually.
Oh no!
Saying it like
We
that.
rehearse the master. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
All right. Let's go to our secret room and see what happens.
Wait for me. I have to
I'm
load still.
terrified.
I'm coming.
Not like you're gonna be able to see it anyway.
I can see the stuff. I just can't interact with the stuff.
All right. Oh, there's a note on the
My
floor.
little baby, it's not like you're about to die. Oh, there is.
You miserable rat. I got complete Susie story. You miserable rat. Did you really believe that poorly written story? I couldn't help but laugh when I saw your face when you learned that Elena had died. The only reason you're alive now is because you got me out of here. Now it's time to take revenge on those who locked me up here. Thanks to you, I will kill many more people and take my revenge. Susie.
Okay
Wow.
then.
That was
Bye,
it.
Susie. That was it.
So.
That was fucking lame.
That sucked.
Yeah, that was really.
Dude, the good ending looked more better than that.
Yeah.
We actually had something happen.
I wonder if
lame.
I wonder if I can put
Anyways.
the book on the statue. I wonder if I still have it. I want to see if there's a
Try
way
to see
to
what
get
happens.
like both endings, because that would be pretty interesting.
That'd be pretty cool if they actually do get both endings. I'll bring your screen back up.
Such a fucking lame ass ending.
Well, they've already saw the good ending on your screen, so.
We'll see if they can get both, that is.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so. Nope, it won't let me.
Rip.
But you have to go back to the cellar again. Or you're in there.
No, I'm walking from the statue towards that building.
Ah.
The door is closed. Nope.
Oh, so we did our ending.
Yeah, you can only get one or the other, apparently.
It's kind of stupid.
Well, if it's two different achievements, my thing is like, how are you gonna, like, how are you supposed
to do it twice?
Yeah.
Say, hey, I want to do some takesy backsies. Give me that back.
I thought maybe, I don't know what I thought would happen. Like maybe she'd mess up the penthouse or something. Because the penthouse is like...
something cool. One of us gets possessed. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the bad ending. You just let her become free and she's able to,
Literally a bad ending.
kill people. Yeah. So that's the end of that. I think that is probably all we're gonna play today, right?
Yeah, at least for...
Well, we've done the endings, and like we don't really have anything else to do for Susie, so it's just ghost hunting and stuff now.
Yep.
Alright, so that's the end of that. We did Susie's story. You guys got to see the good ending on the other stream. Like even though you couldn't see the stuff through my stream, if you go back to Moki's stream, you can see it from her perspective. But she got the good ending, and then we did the bad ending, and it didn't really do much except for release Susie, I guess, from being bound to her home. So that was all we really wanted to do, was finish that up. So now that we're done that, we're just gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys later.